turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.
Yeah. How many years you did?
I did 18 straight.
18 straight.
Hell yeah.
And you met your pops during that 18?
Like towards the end of my bed, I met my pops. I'm saying I got pictures like on the visit floor of my father when I'm a little. You heard me, my brother, my cousins, and all that. I could show them, but I ain't know that man. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't had no lot of phone calls with that man. I ain't go see that man when I was in the streets and nothing. I ain't know that man.
Right.
Man went to jail before I was born. That's my pops. I let a nigga death boy. I ain't feel like I ain't know. Yo, homie, I get the Comstock. I'm telling my man when we leaving the box. You know what I'm saying? We leaving the box. So he looking at the bags. I'm like, yo, son, where I'm going, son? So he looking, he like, yo, what's your name? I tell him my name. And he said, yo, you going to Great Meadow. I said, oh, shit. My father and his little brother in the spot. They been in the spot like 4 or 5 years with each other. You know what I'm saying? I pull up in the spot. My pops pull up to my cell, you heard? But before he do that, though, when I first get to the spot, like, you got to go get your mattress and your laundry bag with your pillow, your toothbrush, toothpaste, tissue, and all of that shit. So he used to work in the grievance, son mad sharp with the law. So in Comstock, they got like upstairs, they got 2 staircases. We, you know what I'm saying, walk up. So we standing down there, we waiting to get our mattress. I see the big Muslim come out, and I see the little short Muslim come out. I ain't got no shit, don't take no pictures, you heard? I seen that, I knew immediately that was my pops. I tapped my man like, yo, that's my pops right there. He said, how you know that? You told me you never seen that nigga. I said, I don't know, son. I'm telling you, son. I think that's that nigga right there, son. The nigga started smiling. Came downstairs. The same nigga I told you, that's my pops right there. That nigga said, yo, that's my baby boy. He said, yo, that's my baby boy right there. He kept his composure, but I know this nigga want to cry. And I'm saying, like, I wanted to cry. But I know this nigga want to cry. And I'm saying,
y'all like cry?
Nah, I ain't cry right there. I'm saying, when I got to that cell low, I cried like a and I'm saying, like, yo, son, like, because they're old now. And I'm saying, like, I heard stories about this that he put on, you know what I'm saying? They're old now, hard bad, he ain't really mobile like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what made me cry. Not the fact that I'm seeing it, but that I ain't get a chance to meet this in his prime, you feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That had me fucked up. So when I got to cell, you know what I'm saying, shed a couple tears and all that. And then I'm saying, like, nigga calling me down the tier, walking down the tier, he calling me, yo, BG. Like, yo, I'm coming down there right now. And pull up on me and all that. Like, yo, I'm gonna send my brother around with mad shit for you and all that. Don't worry, And then not too long later, his brother come around there. I was already with him. I met him. And what year was that? 06. 06, I went to Clinton. 06, I went to Clinton. I met him in the mess hall. The first thing the nigga said is, yo, let me see your hands. You see these ugly shits? You know what I'm saying? The nigga was like, yo, let me see your hands. I showed the nigga my hands. The nigga start rubbing my shits like this. It was like, yo, man, you one of us? I looked at that shit. Yo, homie.
So your whole family got ashy hands?
Yo,
like,
they rough, they bad. Yo, look, them shits is big and like, they like my shit's crack in the wintertime.
Right.
Like it just crack, they shit's a bleed. Like, yo, look, I'm saying, like, you see the difference in my hand right here?
Yeah, I see.
Which hand look bad?
That one.
This one?
That one.
This is a rough little hand. This is a rough little hand, homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's how it is.
Man, let me see your hand.
Yo, word to my mother, son, that nigga start doing my shit like this. He said, yo.
He told you who he was first, right?
I seen it, I knew who he was, though, because he's standing at the back of the line. He know my house coming in there. You know, these niggas been in the can, they know how this shit working and all that. So he at the back of the line, he waiting for me. So when I come up there, I see the nigga, I said, oh, shit. The nigga look like my brother, Look like my brother with a gray beard. I'm like, oh, shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nigga was like, yo, what up, man? Word. I met both of them niggas in the can. But I was with my mother, little brother in the can. I did a lot of time in the can. I was with my mother, little brothers in the can, all of that.
That's fire, because most niggas don't even meet their pops ever in life.
Yeah.
Can or no can.
Word.
I met that nigga in Comstock, son. That shit was like,
fire.
that shit was right after Nipsey Hussle got killed. Right? Soon, whenever Nipsey Hussle got killed, I was in a box. Like, damn, they killed Nipsey Hussle. I had bought that tape, Mailbox Money. So I'm saying I fuck with Son a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So when they killed it, I'm like, damn, they killed that little nigga. I leave the box and I met my pops that month. Word.
That's crazy. So now you got your camera set up.
I still don't got my shit set up. I need one of these shit that.
What are you shooting on? Cause it's a phone.
Yeah, what you talking about? It's right here. I set it up like this. And I'm saying I hit the button, I mean, blah blah, and then I just go.
So you got somebody editing now.
Nah, nigga,
You do the editing?
Yo,
You do
homie,
everything.
All of this. Homie, I don't
Okay.
got no. Listen.
I watched the evolution from when it was just a favorite. He thought the
Listen, I'm with the circle.
And they do everything.
I'm a whole team, right? I fuck with the nigga from the winner circle, right? But like at first when I was doing interviews, like they was like having somebody edit that shit and all of that for me. Shout out to my son Germ and my son Just. They was having people edit that shit for me and all. Like I wouldn't know how to do none of that, right? Boom. But like the shit you see, like when I make a video and you see shit popping up on it, anything you see, I did that. But then I got a nickname. I got a nickname on the internet, Never Lack. He be doing certain shit too, but he ain't did nothing for me in like 2 years, basically. So everything you see is me. You know
Why you start with the IMI shit?
What's that?
IMI, the spot you was doing interviews at.
Oh, they fucked up my audio one time, bro. Yo, I got an interview with a nigga that's richer than a mother. They fucked my interview up, bro. The audio. They tried to save it and all that, but it sound bad. I got a dude named Marcus Crenshaw. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Crenshaw, he's a sports agent. He represent mad in the WNBA. This nigga's story is amazing. He took an Instagram page and sold it for so much money that he can't even tell us how much money he sold it for. He had to sign a non-disclosure. He can't even tell us how much money he sold it for. Now, I ain't saying he ain't tell me on the low how much he sold it for, but he cannot publicly say how much he sold that page for. Then he sold another one or some shit like that. But now he's a sports agent, Marcus Crenshaw. Like he's like his shit is really popping. Like he got like more women in the WNBA than anybody. Nobody could touch him.
What made you interview him?
My man's in them
Because I
niggas.
would assume you be on your street shit.
No, listen, all right, so check it out, right? I be on street shit, but my thing is, if you could teach me something, I'm down to learn because I don't know nothing. I tell you, I'm not smart, I'm kind of sharp. So if you teach me some shit, then I might be able to apply that shit in certain aspects of my life. You know what I'm saying? So when I interview all right, so boom, I interview Tag Stone first, right? Then I interview Preem Son. And then Marcus Crenshaw is my third interview. So I'm like, yo, I go from jail, because Son is in jail. He give me the interview from jail.
Right.
To the drug kingpin legend, Son. You know what I'm saying? Then I go to this nigga who made all of these millions. This is ill. I was in the Louis Vuitton store with this nigga. Son. Shout out to Marcus Crenshaw, you heard? You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen.
Will you give a nigga a shout out after
good.
Yo, listen, bro.
I ain't even gonna tell you what happened.
No. We in the Louis Vuitton store, right? So he got, you know how like when
Gotta be
you
over
probably
10 racks.
Too, they know they
about to
got
tell you.
people in there.
Right.
Like this lady is running around, she bringing this, man, look at this. Oh, look at this. He like, yo, how much that cost? She telling him how much that cost. She said, yo, how much that cost? She was like $1,200. He was like, oh, yo, let me put that in the bag.
Yo, all the good shit be in the back.
Look, he like, yo, put that in the bag. She brings some of it. How much that cost? $1,200. Oh, yeah, put that in the bag. So he said, yo, Zip. He said, yo, let me ask you something. He said, yo, you know why I'm telling her, let me get everything that costs $1,200? I said, nah. He said, nigga, because anytime something costs $1,200 in the Louis store, I buy it, nigga. I said, oh, this nigga's ill. This nigga's rich as a motherfucker.
Shit crazy.
That's the type of time, yo, anything costs $1,200, he want it. That's a fact. I'm dead ass. You never see this nigga. If he might got some Burberry shit on. But he do Louis, everything. He wear Louis before it come out, all of that. Like, that's my man. He gave me an interview, you know what I'm saying?
$1,200 is low, that's why.
Son, they had some Teddy Ruxpin shit in there right now. Shit gonna have you looking like Teddy. They want $2,700 for it. I was going to get that shit today.
Yeah.
The shit was closed. I was going to get that shit today. That's what I was gonna wear.
Save
I was
your
gonna
money,
wear that.
bro.
I was gonna wear that today.
Save your
Teddy
money.
Ruxpin fur?
Son, that
Save
shit
your
had you
money.
looking like a teddy bear.
If you ain't
I had enough money for two. That's
Nah,
a K
not-
Slay
it's
told me
not
that.
even
Rest in
the
peace
two.
to K
Right,
Slay.
you don't got enough
not
money
even
for
the
two.
two. Cause when like Louis shit, how many times do you really wear that shit?
Nah,
I ain't famous. I was gonna wear that shit every day. What you talking about, nigga? I'm a real hood. What the f*** you see these in Marys right here? I had these shits on for about 2 days. I'm gonna wear them about 2 more days. That's how it go. I had these shits on for 2 days. I'm gonna wear them for 2 more days.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I got mad Louis sweaters that I'm like, damn, bro, I can't do shit with this.
You know what you gotta stop doing?
I wore it on camera.
That's what you gotta stop doing.
Right.
Wearing your shit on camera. What you talking about?
That's only for niggas that make $100,000 a month.
Right.
Oh, stop.
I don't
That's the
care.
problem. That's why I don't hang out with these niggas too much, because they be want me to do
Only
shit.
niggas that make
and now,
$100,000
right now,
a
I'm
month
out
can
here
do
like
that.
that. I be in the closet like this. Nope. F this niggas.
I don't know if YouTube will ever really get back to that though.
Yes, it will.
There was an era where that like
Yo.
you was like, what? I got what? Now, it's like the market for urban entertainment, the advertisers are not, they're
They
not
ain't
like
bidding high for that.
we wanna market over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of that.
But I'm saying, but look at the ISO, look at the new platforms that popped off like Joe and Jada and all of that. They getting a lot of
Yeah, but Joe and Jada's industry stuff, like when I say when I say industry stuff, I mean
they rappers. They come with 4 or 5 million followers a piece.
Rock Nation. So
Yeah.
there's companies behind the Joe
Right.
and Jada
Automatically.
stuff. Automatically.
Yeah, automatic
Like
from
they
the
start
door.
with that.
Yeah.
They don't even know what they're making on YouTube probably.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
probably
saying?
don't even care
They
about
know
that.
how much they're getting from this company, because of whatever agents or whatever. And it's hard to kind of crack into
They
that.
probably don't even see an AdSense check, right?
This is what I'm saying. Like, I remember Joe Budden said one time, I don't care about the YouTube. You can keep the YouTube, when he was beefing with
He ain't even know.
what's his name? I was like,
He ain't even know.
how much money is this nigga making? Cause how could you not care about? So there's a lot of ways to make money in this shit, audio deals and all that shit. It's just who you plugged in with.
I see that automatically.
Yeah, I
see that automatically. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I be having the best perspectives, right? But I feel like I kind of like put myself in a box, right? Beefing with these corny niggas on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Stop
I
beefing.
didn't know no better.
You MOP.
Listen what I'm saying. I didn't know no better, bro. I came home from jail, right? I said, yo, listen, I want to fuck with the internet, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't really know what to do. And I'm saying Hassan Campbell, he told me like, yo, come to YouTube. I was on Instagram, and I'm saying I'm getting money, like people paying me to advertise on my page and all that. I'm fine with that. I can live off of this. Like I could do some things with this. You understand? Not live off of it, but I could make some shit happen with this. I could take this and you know what I mean? Hassan Campbell say, yo, come to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you gonna be the DMX over there. So I come to YouTube. He tell me, yo, mate, pre-recorded videos. I'm doing that. Shit ain't really doing nothing. I start going live. Once I start going live, my shit start booming. Like, oh, shit, they like this live shit.
Super chats and all that shit.
Super chats and all of that shit, but that shit is a bluff. He was right. You should do the pre-recorded shit, stick to the pre-recorded, but they wasn't really
It's not the same.
I wasn't there yet.
Right.
I didn't have, like, pre-recorded videos is for niggas with an audience already.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You start doing that shit when you ain't got no audience, it's gonna take you 7, 8 years to get booming in this shit. I didn't know that then. You know what I'm saying? But once I started going live and I seen this shit started booming, I'm like, all right, let me start doing this shit. So I just went live for like 2 years straight. You know what I'm saying? No pre-recorded videos, none of that. I went live for 2 years straight. I went from 0 followers. I think I got like 40-something thousand now on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was they shut the page down last year. They demonetized me. So I'm not even dealing with the page for a whole year. I don't deal with the page. I put some paperwork up on somebody, say he's a rat. They got my page demonetized. The niggas is on the page beefing with some other niggas and say, I can get your page shut down right now. So I know for a fact them niggas did that. I know for a fact them niggas did that.
And you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful.
So now, I don't like, yo, like my
I ain't
thing
gonna lie,
is,
I hit a couple pages since I was like, the fuck is y'all doing, bro? Like,
yo, listen, I don't care.
in
Yo, my shit is
certain
this.
press, it's like we could beef, but
Yeah,
when
don't
you
call
start
it.
promoting certain shit that's gonna fuck up business, now I
Yeah,
gotta respond like a business.
Son, these dudes is
Yank that
dweebs,
down.
bro. They dweebs.
Yank that
They would
down.
try
I
to call you.
that.
They try to
Right.
call me a scrapo. They try to call me a homosexual. They try to call me a
And
rat.
they think it's a YouTube game.
They think it's a game.
It's
Like,
just
yo, homie, you
like,
saying
yo,
things about me that
me-
can get me killed. Like, yo, son, listen, it's a you had a nigga on your platform, right? The nigga called me a rat. He said he told people he had paperwork on me. He said, yo, I got paperwork on ZipWithTheDrip. I'm going live tonight. I got the paperwork. He don't show it. He did that shit for 90 days straight. He did that shit. He said, yo, the only way I'm showing the paperwork if Zip with the Drip come on my platform. I'm telling him, I'm never go on that nigga platform. Get the fuck out of here. That nigga trying to get views. I ain't helping that nigga get no money.
Right.
Somebody tell me like, yo, son, go up there. He don't got no paperwork on you. It's no paperwork. I never told on nobody in my life. I'm going up there. I get up there. I ain't gonna show it all to you. What are you talking about? You say you got paper. Where's the paperwork? This is what these niggas do.
It's a YouTube game.
The nigga said my brother was a rat. My brother's in the streets. My brother just went back up north. My brother's in the streets doing what he do. He's on the internet talking about, yo, my brother's a rat. What if a nigga killed my brother out here? Because my brother trying to like, you talking about this nigga's a rat. You don't know who believe in what on this internet, but this is what these niggas is into. And then they say my father was a rat. And they say, yo, this nigga was in jail with the boys, homie. If I was in jail with the boys, that would have been the first thing they said on this internet, homie. Like that's like I don't know about other states. In New York, you cannot have sex with a man and still be accepted amongst the hooligans and gangsters and thugs and all of that. You're done. I don't give a fuck who you is. You are ostracized. Right. You are not coming around here. You nobody pack. If you got the bag, everybody say, oh, yo, you was getting the bag up north. I was. I wouldn't have been able to sell none of that. Then you fuck with the boys. Like, you understand what I'm saying? But that's what these niggas do. Like, and they act like that's how, then they be like, yo, you and such should work that out.
That's how y'all be sounding to me.
Who?
When y'all be like, yo, you.
No, I don't never tell you work nothing out. I say, yo,
you see, I never did that, man.
Yeah, I say that.
You see, I never did that.
But what you did do though, I was tight. For one, and that's why I played sides. Because once you said what you said about me, I was like, oh, this nigga's capping.
With the pistol whipping shit?
Probably capping about everything.
With the pistol whipping shit?
Right.
All right, so check it out, right?
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rapper.